I said drown the kittens immediately. I didn't understand what was wrong with my father. I was only 12. Before, for 11 years old, everything was okay. But at my birthday, he brought newborn kittens and made me drown them. Please no, why are you making me do this? Just drown them, what's so difficult about it? Grab them by the head, push to the bottom of the bucket, a couple of minutes, and everything is done. No! Then look how I'll do it. He grabbed the kitten with his gross hand, on which he didn't have a little finger, and pushed him to the bottom of the bucket. I grabbed his hand and beat it with all my might, right to the flesh. Ah, crap! Son, forgive me, but this is the part of the parenting. Let them go! What did they do to you? I want you to survive in the world that's waiting for you. His hand was covered in blood, but he didn't seem to notice this. Just grabbed another cat and started to push him to the bottom of the bucket. I saw the kitten crying and dangling under the water. I had to do something with that. An idea appeared in my head. Father, please, stop! Why drown them one by one? Let's just take some rag and then cover them all and press to the bottom of the bucket. You are learning quickly. Yeah, let's do it. It will be faster. I took an old t-shirt and covered the kittens with it. Then I tied it to the knot. I was wearing an oversized hoodie, and I managed to slip one of the kittens inside of my sleeve without getting noticed. I pressed the t-shirt with the kittens to the bottom of the bucket. I felt them beating against my hand, but that was all I could do. Save at least one. Father, I'm done. May I please go? Go. You learned a lot today. I went outside, took the box and put the kitten in it. With my last money I bought some milk in the shop. I poured him some of it and he drank it. I didn't find anything better than just go to my friend Sanya. Sanyok, please take the cat. My father went mad and brought home 10 kittens and made me drown them. Without you, it won't survive. Is he an idiot? Let's call Child Protection Services. Oh, please, don't call. He's the only loved one I have left. My mother died while giving a childbirth. Bro, he made you drown the kittens at your goddamn birthday. I'm confident that in orphanage it's even worse. Please, don't call anyone. Okay. The next day, the father called me in the living room and said, "Get ready, we are going to the chicken farm." Dad, are we going for excursion? Sort of. The slaughter machine has broke down, so you'll be it. What a nonsense! I won't kill chicks. I said you will. Why such sadism? That's not a sadism. You need to learn the Antispare. The world that's waiting for you is too cruel. Only spareless succeed. What a nonsense! Sorry, I've told too much. When you grow up, you'll thank me. Go to hell! That's what I'll say when I grow up. If you won't go, I'll cut off your finger. Come on, bring it on! I thought it was a bluff, but in a second, after I closed my mouth, my little finger fell on the floor. I didn't even have time to blink when my father was already putting a tourniquet on it. Like that, so you won't lose a lot of blood. But I still fainted. Son, everything's alright. Wake up. What's good? I don't have a finger. Son, be patient for 4 years and you'll understand me. You need to become ruthless and emotionless. You shouldn't have spared sympathy or compassion. I hate you, you vile bastard! It's alright. I understand you. We went for this farm every week. I threw up every day. I didn't eat anything. But after a week, something inside of me broke. Just like thousands of chicken necks under my hands. It became a routine. I screwed the heads after the heads, even though I was still dreaming about the chickens running around without heads. I looked at them indifferently. After a couple of months, I realized that my father was doing incredibly crazy things to me, but he was doing this without anger, as if he was caring about me. My feelings became so dull that I even forgave him for cutting off my little finger. Dad, I'll go to the Sanya. He has a birthday today. Son, you're already 16 years old. You have become cold-blooded, cruel and emotionless. I didn't even think that you'll be able to be like this. Now I can calmly leave you. You'll be succeed. What do you mean, leaving me? Never mind, go to the birthday party. And yeah, give a good gift to your friends. They'll turn into nothing anyway. And in general, life in the planet will change a lot too. What are you talking about? Sorry, son, I can't give you any more information. Go and chill, everything is cool. Everyone was congratulating Sanya, but I was staring to nowhere. I was thinking what was happening to my father. That was very strange, even more strange when he brought kittens home. Sorry, Sanya, I didn't have time to buy you a gift. So, take this. What? I don't know. My father said that they'll get worthless soon. Your father is insane and you're still listening to him. Take this. 100 will be enough. I think that he is wishing me all the best. You think so? Look here. Here's his kindness. Maybe you're right. He's a scumbag. I'll go home. I went home. There was no one there. And the next day too. Father didn't pick up the phone. And when I called his work, they answered me that such wasn't working at them. I decided to watch TV. By the way, almost forgot that today the new president was elected and he was giving his first speech. Dear citizens, have you ever noticed that all rich people are unpleasant? Have you ever wondered why many successful people are rarely kind, don't give money and don't help poor? Yes, you'll say that many participate in charity, but this is all for the sake of reducing taxes. I know exactly what hinders the human development. Spare! Because of the spare, we spend trillions on poor, sick, worthless. And what do? They sit on benefits and don't move. And they do the right thing. Because the more pathetic you are, the more they give you. And if you stop giving them the money, they'll act. They will stir. Yes, if we stop giving the money, we'll lose someone. Someone will die of hunger. But this is the small price for the development of whole humanity. I'm the first on earth introducing the innovational program. The name of it is Antispare. What? Father was talking about this all the time. Antispare. And to start the process as quickly as possible, we need to get rid of a small layer of population that's weak to spare. What do you mean, get rid of them? Oh, Sanya is calling me. Hello?
Vanya, I could escape. My parents, they did that to my parents.
What the?
Some sort of anti-spare. Can I please hide at your place?
Yes, of course. I'll help you.
Everyone, stay still. You are suspected in showing spare. Lieutenant, hand them the living mice. We'll check you on the 3rd level of anti-spare. Why did you raise the mouth with its tail? It hurts.
Sanya, silence. I think that we should be quiet.
Why? They're monsters.
I don't know yet, but this is my gut feeling.
Sure. Here it is, Major. Take the mouse.
I took the mouse by its tail and smacked it by a wall without any hesitation that it didn't even make a sound.
What have you done? You killed it!
Trust me, it's needed for us to survive. I knew it would be better for the mouse. I started to understand my father, who was abusing me as a child and was preparing me for the anti-spare. I guess that he worked in the secret services and knew something about the new government. For the last 4 years, he made me drown the kittens almost every day and also got me a job at the chicken farm, where I worked as a slaughtering machine. with those very hands. He tried in every way to suppress manifestation to every person, and he beated me up for this. And I hated him. I wanted to make a revenge my whole life when I grow up. But after 4 years, he broke me. He made me cold-blooded, calm, and emotionless.
And you're good. Have you ever thought of joining the Antispare patrol? We need such guys like you.
No, thanks. I like to work with my head. May I and my friend go already? We have a lot of things to do.
Wait, we haven't checked your friend yet. Here, pal, take the mouse and smash it by a wall. Sorry, I can't do it. It's not your fault. Let the mouse go. Take it by its tail, I said. I'm sorry, I can't. Please don't. Let us go.
The mouse squealed pitifully in Sasha's hands. I saw how it tried to climb up its tail, which was held by Sasha's fingers. But all in vain. I looked at it, and I was cold and emotionless.
Everything is clear here. Lieutenant, send him for the recycling.
Just kill the mouse. It will be better for all of us.
I didn't understand. Lieutenant, are you showing spare here?
No, I just wanted a new unit in the form of this man Alexander to be introduced in the system of the Antispare as soon as possible.
And I think that you have shown spare here. Allo, a denunciation of the Lieutenant Nikitenko showed the spare of the second level for human.
What are you doing, Major? We were drinking for 5 years. I thought that we were friends.
Shut up. If you were me, you would do exactly the same thing. Now pack him. We're sending him for the recycling. What the hell your recycling even is? You will have 1 month to prove that you don't have spare to animals of 3rd level. And then maybe you'll be added into the state system. Or else. What else? Elimination. And what the hell it even means?
The new state constantly replaced the understandable words with unknown terms, the true essence of things. Elimination is exception, essentially the death of individual.
And how we are going to be tested on spare resist? Nothing difficult. You'll just have to stay with broken animals for 1 month and prove that you don't have spare to them. Go to hell! Are you little?
I stood silently. Yes, I hadn't felt spare for a long time. But when they beat up Sanya, something sank in my heart. But I knew that I need to be calm and not pay attention to it. But I couldn't.
Leave him alone, you schmuck! Move your hand away. I knew you had the 2nd level of spare. You were just pretending. Lieutenant, pack both of them.
My father would probably be upset now. He tried for 4 years to make a ruthless machine out of me. But all his attempts were in vain. I felt spare, and now we are going to be sent for recycling. We were sent to some kind of basement. There were a lot of dogs and cats. It smelled terribly because of urine and shit. There wasn't a single window, and the huge metal door was closed after us. Sanya, we need to get out of here.
How can we get out of here? Everything is walled and concreted, and there's some kind of cats and dogs there. I'm scared.
I guess you're right. I guess that this door is impossible to break down. We pulled a door a few times, but all our attempts were in vain. We sat down on the floor and looked at the side for a few hours, when suddenly a patrolman came in.
Well, do you see all these cats and dogs?
Okay, I don't need any further explanation. I'll kill all those cats and dogs. And then you'll let us go, don't you?
You got it all wrong. The thing is that we have the new directive of checking the spare. The thing that anyone can kill an animal, and that's why the spareful people still get to the system. We can't let people with level 3 of spare get into the society. And what needed to be done then? Break every animal's paws in this basement and let them live for a month.
Even my heart skipped a beat. My father taught to kill animals, but not to maim them. He was too soft with me. It seems that he really loved me, and I hated him all the time. And if we don't do it, what will happen then?
Then you'll become a material for testing of the second level of Antispare. Well, good luck, guys. See you in the month.
The patrolman left and bolted the door, and I started to think. We can become a material for the second level of Antispare for other people? Sounds terrible. Sanya even fainted because of this. Sanya, wake up! We have no choice! We need to break!
Go to hell! I ain't going to break Kitten's paws.
Break the door! Because of the stress and adrenaline rush, we thought that we could break the door or remove it from the hinges. But it all was in vain. We've been fiddling with this door all day, but all in vain. When suddenly Sanya said,
Vanya, do you hear me? We have a problem.
Sanyok, what are you talking about?
Look right there.
I turned to the dark corner where the Sanya was pointing to, and I've seen 3 dogs. They grouped together, and it seems that they were approaching to us. They were thin, wrecked, and apparently very hungry. I'm 16 and I'm locked with dogs who weren't fed for 1 week. This is the worst day of my life after the day my father left me. Although who knows, he was a real douchebag. He raised me strangely. He wanted to make me cold-blooded, ruthless, and emotionless person. He even got me a job at the farm, where I worked as a livestock slaughtering machine. With those very hands, through the tears, I wrung the necks of the chickens and piglets. I hated my father, but right now, when the 3 hungry, angry dogs were coming to me, I understood the true essence of this lesson. My friend Sanya was trembling behind my back, and I was as calm as tank. I spared neither myself nor the dogs. I started to calmly and cold-bloodedly approach to them.
Vanya, what are you doing? They're going to gnaw you to death.
Sanya, don't move! And in any condition, don't turn your back to the dogs. And look straight into their eyes, and I'll deal with them. The dogs approached to me, and I speeded up to meet them. I saw how they began to tuck their tail and lower their eyes. The most important thing when you have a fight with a predator is not to show that you are a victim. Do not panic, do not run away, and do not scream. But attack like a cornered rat. A predator has a breakdown. He stops perceiving you as a victim. He gets scared of this and doesn't know what to do next. The dogs began to whine and went to the far corner.
What the? Where did you learn such magic?
Do you remember I brought you 1 kitten and my father made me drown the other ones? And do you remember that I was always missing at the summer? So, my father was teaching me Antispare all the time.
So the Antispare works?
I didn't understand it fully yet, but it kinda works. You know, if you don't spare anything, that means that you don't spare yourself and you don't have fear. Suddenly my stomach started to rumble, and I remembered that in my backpack I had crackers. But I decided not to eat them, but to give to the dogs. And not just like that, but for the commons. I started giving them the little crumbs of crackers. Sit down, well done. Lay down, good boy. Cheer! Cheer the cat!
What? Why are you setting the dogs against the cats? Shit, poor cats!
I'm training them the command of tear. Do you understand that all those cats won't survive anyway? And like that, I'll at least upgrade the dogs.
Why do we need to upgrade the dogs? What's the point?
I don't know yet, but I guess that we can use them in future. Every day we were given a bit of food, but I didn't eat anything. I gave everything to the dogs.
Well, what do I see? All the cats have intact paws. And the dogs do their first shine. They look all bright and happy.
Yes, we decided not to break their paws, and to think not in spare, but in cold calculations. The thing is that
Tear the patrolman!
the dogs pounced on the patrolman from two sides, and the third one grabbed him by the throat.
Leave it! Move away! Sit down! In vain you spared me, Kurapov. Spare will come back to bite you.
I didn't spare you. I need you. I took the gun and put it in my pocket. Through the pocket I pointed the barrel at the patrolman. Now lead us to the headquarters and say your boss that we had passed your goddamn recycling on the third level.
You won't be succeed, Kurapov. Okay, I'll do everything.
We need you to indicate in all documents that we have passed the recycling and all the tests to the level 3. Go quickly!
Vanya, let's make the first level. I guess that this is the best option. No one will be even dare to touch us.
We don't know the difference between all those goddamn levels. Hey, patrolman, tell us quickly, what's the point of first level?
The first level? Oh, yeah, that's the best option. No one will be even dare to touch you. That's what you need. Let's make you the first level.
Okay, lead us to headquarters. Dogs, near! We started to leave the basement. Dogs were following us obeyfully, and I pointed the barrel to the back of the patrolman. And outside, the sun blinded me. I haven't seen it for 1 month. But what really surprised me is that there were no one except us outside, although it was the center of the city. And where are all the people? Oh yeah, you were locked for 1 month. A lot of things have happened. Everyone at their workplace. People don't have spare to their loved ones. They're no longer in a hurry. And they don't spare themselves too. People devote themselves completely for work. No one lazes around and no one rests. The country got back on its feet and overtook the whole world.
What the? In a month?
For 2 weeks, we are now the leading technological power.
What a nonsense.
It's impossible.
Everyone works. No one is distracted by family, by wretched, by poor, by old, or even by themselves. Everything is for the sake of technology. Everything is for the sake of development. And where did weak, sick, wretched, and worthless go? They were used as a material for cultivating the level 2 anti-spare for the normal people. But that's not important. Let me lead you to the headquarters.
And what the hell is that?
A lunch break.
For the whole city?
Yes, of course, for the whole city.
I've seen the cars flying all over the road, but without wheels. The smell of food started to fill the air, and the people started to queue up in the nearest cafes. Flying cars? By 1 month?
Yeah, you see, the society develops that quickly without this pathetic spare that we have the flying cars. Think, if you upgrade your anti-spare a bit, then you can become a patrolman.
Shut up and lead us to headquarters. And say that we have passed your recycling for the first level. I hope that everyone will leave us alone. Approach to the giant building. It wasn't in the city before. And it seemed that it was made of some sort of plastic. And it was literally floating in the air. I saw the other side of the road and legs of the pedestrians walking around. Nothing was supporting the building. It was just flying. How did they make it? There's around 20 floors.
Those are anti-gravitational pillows and the whole building is made of aerographite. It's very light.
But why the hell does the building even float in the air?
It's made to transport this building to any edge of the city, and if it's required, transport the whole city to other continents.
And it's all just because people don't spare anything, including themselves?
That's what I'm talking about. Because of the Antispare, the life became the heaven.
Something is wrong here. Lead us to the headquarters. We went up to the 14th floor in the elevator literally for 3 seconds, and I didn't even feel the overload. We entered the hall where the patrolmen with stony faces were scurrying around.
Do come in, please. Hey, Lieutenant, give them the Antispare of first level. Do you understand me? The first level.
Comrade Major, are you sure? Because it's...
Make it out, I said.
Because it's a very rare event, and they need the bracelets.
Make it out. They passed all the tests.
As you wish, I warned you. Lieutenant typed something on the computer and gave us a bracelet.
Kurapov, and what are you doing?
Putting on a bracelet, and what's wrong?
Major, are you sure? They don't seem like they passed the first level. Even you and I didn't pass it. They act very strangely. Make it out. It's an order.
Sorry, Major, but I have to denounce you for violating the regulation on issuing the Antispare certificate. The lieutenant pressed the button under his table. The siren wailed. Suddenly, the windows were closed with steel shutters, and some flying balls burst through the doors. Robots or something? In the middle, they had a glowing red eye. Some sort of scanner or something. They flew up to us. Some kind of tube came out of it and pointed towards us. I suspect that it was a gun barrel.
The bracelet not put on a leg as it should be for level 1 anti-spare.
I was about to do it. We were just giving the bracelets right now, and I didn't have time to. While I was putting a bracelet on my leg, the Major broke away screaming.
Those are violators! They need to have a recheck!
Kurapov Ivan, a denunciation has just been made against you by a major. You will be rechecked for the first level of anti-spare.
Vanya, sorry, I thought that the first level is the best option.
To assign the first level of anti-spare, you must strangle your loved ones with your bare hand. Checking the database for a list of close people for Ivan Kurapov. Parents are not alive. No information about grandparents. Close friends. Alexander Petrenko. Present.
Alexander Petrenko? But it's me.